Switch. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Second one. Who is going to be up first? We got Warlock setting up. Kenshiro is going to be up for the Alliance. That's the first man going. We have Arbus, the Warlock, going up versus Kenshiro. It looks like a Destro Warlock. I'm guessing a lot of the cooldowns are the same. Is that going to be a chunky Casball in there? That is. Kenshiro popping in, dampen harm off the bat. Going in for Karma early while he's getting stunned up by Arbus. And Arbus just trying to get away. Is going to port way out of there. Trying to get a root onto Kenshiro. Into a Fear. Into a Casball after that Karma is over. So for Kenshiro, into a Horror effect right afterwards. This is a little bit rough. Into an Infernal. He's just getting CC'd back to back to back. Arbus finally getting a moment to do some damage, getting a stun onto, or getting stun onto Arbus, disarm right afterwards, and Kenshiro goes down. That's just too much damage he took from a Warlock off the bat in the opener. That's rough, man. Monk life is a little rough. That's a little rough. Arbus still hanging out, doesn't have too much health, is recovering little by little. It looks like there's going to be a Lich Shaman coming up. Next is the Elemental. It looks like he might be getting feared out by Arbus into a massive Chaos Bolt. Trinket in at the very end there. Popping a big defensive as Arbus trying to go for some damage. We have Enhancement Shaman. He's enhanced. Getting hit with a... What is it called? What is that pet attack? The pet CC. I actually don't remember the name. Getting hit with a Succubus CC into a Horror effect right afterwards. Eating a few Chaos Bolts. Is trying to heal up. Getting hit with another stun. That's going to be more damage coming out of Arbus. Trying to get a root, kind of caught out in the open. Needs to go for some big damage. Trying not to get kicked at the same time. And is still setting up his damage, doing a little bit of sustain. Both of them are actually dropping lower and lower. Lich Shaman going in for heals as much as he can, back to back, popping in Greater Earth Elemental to do some damage to beat up Arbus, but Arbus still hanging in there with fair amount of health. Popping down a Trinket, hoping that a Lich Shaman was sitting in his place. If that Trinket, you see it out in the game, you want to be sure to move out of it because it will keep firing felt bolts into one area. Getting a Fear onto Lich Shaman, Incinerate into a Conflagrate. And that was all it took. Bilbo Hunter going up next, getting the Fear spammed out by the Warlock. And Arbus going in, getting a Fear spam onto the pet. Actually got kicked on something, I think kicked on fire by Bilbo. Bilbo's kind of hanging out, has all the damage available, but the Fear on the pet was actually a pretty good way to counter the pet for a while. Dire Basilisk is getting popped out, and Arbus is getting mauled by all these pets at the same time. It looks like it's going to be Sayomi? I want to say Kayomi for whatever reason. How do you say the C? Oh, it took down Bilbo Hunter without a Trinket available. Just one-shot him as a Subtlety Rogue and vanish out. Mercury's going up next, trying to find the Rogue, looking for him. The eyes are available. Who's going to take it first? Who's going to pick up the eyes first? Mercury's hanging out. The Rogue is looking for him. I think they realize that it's going to be one versus the other. So Mercury's just hanging out, either typing in chat or just waiting. Oh, but getting slapped out. Should have been moving around. Should have been looking around. That's going to be an opener by Sayomi. Going up with a cheap shot into Annihilate. Is that the same orc? No, that was I Love Sophie. Going in for a big burst of the Mercury. Mercury almost caught out dead. Coming out without even a Trinket. Going into a full defensive nature. Wants to go for big healing. Not even a wall coming out of him right now. Wall coming out now. And Shadow Step coming out of Sayomi as he's trying to get out. I'm calling Sayomi. I'll call it Sayomi. I'm thinking Cyan, right? Sayomi maybe? Getting sapped out by Mercury. He got sapped out while going for damage back to back by Sayomi. Sayomi no longer can sap him. Going for a cheap shot. Needs to go for a setup. Can he kill Mercury right now? Mercury getting a bash, and that's going to be Sayomi's Trinket coming out. Mercury's going down with those Shadow Strikes. That was some insane Subtlety Rogue play. The saps were legendary. I barely even noticed. Blind coming out into Ross Shifty. He Trinkets out of it, going for some damage. Has to get revenge for Mercury, but into a kidney by Sayomi right afterwards. And Ross Shifty doesn't want to let Sayomi reset. Is going for a Rake Stun in the opener. Sayomi going in for Cloak of Shadows. Needs to get some damage in. Waiting out for DRs to get some damage to Ross Shifty. Does he have cooldowns available? He has maybe one more go. Shadow Step and to continue getting away. That's all he's got. Ross Shifty just continuing to hit him with damage. I think is it Moonfire build? I can't tell. But Ross Shifty is going for Incarn damage, getting hit with a kidney. And Sayomi is trying to get away. Those bleeds are going to keep hitting him. Has the concoction rolling. The bleeds are still there. And Ross Shifty still has Incarnation. Can't go for a reprowl, re-stealth. Sayomi coming out with the AoE. And Ross Shifty has a moment to dish some damage. Actually coming out of stealth himself. And Shadow Step coming out for Sayomi. Vanish coming out right afterwards. Does he get hit with a bleed? He looks like he still has a bleed on him as he's popping out of stealth over and over and over. Ross Shifty needs to go for some damage. Is he going to be able to find the Rogue? Does he? He does not, but the rogue is out. He still has dots going for a concoction, trying to make sure the concoction is enough to keep him alive. And Rod Shifty went in for a stun on him, but then kind of went past him. I'm not really sure. I guess he was waiting for... Oh, that's going to be turned around by the rogue, forcing a wall out of Rod Shifty with thorns, and Sayomi barely hanging in there by his last hair. We have Rod Shifty even popping out moonfires. Sayomi has evasion available. Rod Shifty trying to end it. That's going to be cheat death available. And Sayomi got himself a huge heal. I don't know, I guess by the Warlock Hellstone, yeah? Into a badge by Rod Shifty yet again. Ross is the only one holding the line for the Alliance, but it's going to be full kidney. Is that going to be enough? Does Sayomi have enough energy? And that is going to be enough. That was some rogue plays right there. That was some goddamn good rogue plays. What the hell? Oh my god, the damage. And Arbus, he obliterated people. Jesus. Dead, Sajuk, and Sineric didn't even get to play. Man, let's get those guys in there, yeah? Ouch. Yeah, that's a little rough, man. I can only watch incredible talent first, like Emma Blocks and Old Soda. Dude, Old Soda popping. Oh, God, dude. Sometimes, you know, so he makes a meme out of it.